Hey, brother, how are you, man? First and foremost, thank you for coming on the show and giving us an opportunity to get this interview with you. I know that right now is a very sensitive time, but a big time for you and your family. I do want to say congratulations. For those that don't know, Mr. Rozicki actually has gotten the big fight with Oscar Rivas for the Bridgerweight WBC title. A dream come true, I'm going to say, right?
Absolutely. Kind of spooky.
You said spooky?
Like a fluke.
Oh, fluke? Why?
I feel like I got pretty lucky getting this opportunity.
No, I think that you were lucky, but obviously, let's talk about how that happened. And I'm assuming you have different beliefs than Brian Jennings because he was X'd out for not having the vaccination. So you're fully vaxxed, or you have committed to get fully vaxxed, I'm assuming.
Well, I was already fully vaxxed because I had to get it for my fight that got canceled 3 weeks ago. So I was already vaccinated.
All right. And I'm hearing that to attend this fight, you also have to be vaccinated.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not sure the details on the fight or nothing like that. Just said I'm fighting Rivas, 12-round world title fight. That's all I'm concerned about.
I hear you, man. I wouldn't be concerned with anything else. So obviously, let's talk about his last fight because he hasn't fought, from what I believe, right, since the Dillian White fight, correct?
No, he actually fought. So my last fight was in April 27th against Silvera Lewis in BC. He fought a month before in Montreal. He fought Silvera Lewis a month before that.
See if you've seen that message. I'm trying to find you here. Did you see anything pop up saying hi or no? Hello, I'm spelling hello now. Do you see that?
It's got the Skype up. The Skype.
Yeah, he's just on. He's on the other Skype though. I'm just trying to find him so we could get him on camera.
Okay.
I can see myself up in the corner here.
Yeah, no. I mean, something else. But anyway, so you're saying that. Can you just repeat that one time? I'm sorry.
So he actually fought a month before my last fight against the same guy. Like he fought the guy that I fought a month prior to fighting him.
So you're not seeing any message.
Does that make you feel better knowing that you have a common opponent right before you fight each other?
Honestly, like it doesn't matter to me. To me, they're just bodies across the ring. Like I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff.
So this is for Bridgerweight.
Yes, WBC Bridgerweight title.
WBC Bridge. Okay. So how do you feel about this Bridgerweight? Because when Bridgerweight was first announced by Mauricio Suleiman, I was quite amped for it because I was like, there's such a big gap between 175 to 200, and then Bridgerweight came in, and I think it's your Bridgerweight between 200 and 223, 225?
225, yeah. So I feel that it's very, very, very. I think it's going to be the best weight division because, like, if you look back in the history of boxing, before there was cruiserweight, like heavyweights, a big heavyweight was 220 pounds. It was a pretty big heavyweight, and like Rocky Marciano and Jack Dempsey and Joe Louis, like all these guys were barely 200 pounds. And then as time goes on, athletes get bigger and stronger. And and now it's not uncommon to see a 6'10", 280 pound heavyweight. Like that's not uncommon. So to be like 202 pounds, you're a heavyweight. And then you could fight a guy who's 300 pounds. It's kind of like a mismatch. So I think Bridgerweight will be the greatest weight division right now. It really it evens it out.
So why do you think like the other sanctioning bodies haven't gone along with it?
I don't know. Maybe just because there's so many weight divisions in boxing, they're kind of like, oh, I'm getting a call here now.
Take that call. There we go.
Okay.
And then will he pop up on the screen with us?
Yes,
I see you guys now.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
We found you.
Yeah. We found you. I was just looking at a picture of you because I didn't know what you looked like, so got you now.
All right. So now we got you.
There we go. I'll turn it sideways.
So talk to us about this Rivas fight, man. Obviously, a lot on the line, but I follow you, and one of your favorite one of your biggest fans, Jeff, definitely make sure we don't miss anything that you do. And I noticed that you were saying you're taking this fight with a dude 2 weight classes above you. Can you just explain how you see him 2 divisions above you? Do you still consider him a full-fledged heavyweight, and that's what you're counting?
Absolutely. Like, he's, you know, right now, I bet if he got on a scale, he's probably at least 230 pounds, at least, because he fights usually around 240. So, I mean, he's obviously cutting weight to get down to 225. And where I'm, like, I got on the scale yesterday after I trained, and I was 192. So I'm really no more than a big light heavyweight. I'm not really even a cruiserweight. So, like, you could say he's 3 weight divisions above me, if you want to go that way. But the way I see it is, like, 1919, Jack Dempsey won the heavyweight title when he beat Jess Willard. Dempsey weighed 194 pounds at 6'1.5", and Jess Willard was 240 plus at 6'6". So you know.
So you said you're like a big light heavyweight. So what are you going to be coming into this? What are you going to weigh coming into this fight then?
Well, I'll probably eat a bunch of bread and drink water to get to 200 pounds, and then I'll probably like 192 to 194.
Get pasta, bread, potatoes,
something heavy.
Bread every day, like literally every day for like a couple of times a day for the next couple. When's your fight? The 22nd.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You better get the steaks on every day. Pasta, bread, potatoes. Remember, I said pasta, bread, potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that affect your training at all? Having to eat that much because you're trying to keep on weight. Obviously, keep your cardio. Speed, I'm guessing, is going to be a key to winning against the bigger guy. Do you worry about that at all, that you're trying to rapidly put on weight? Obviously, I know you can shed it the day of, but does that worry you at all that you're trying to get up so quickly?
No, I think like, you know, it's when you're a bigger guy, it's pretty easy to retain or lose 8 to 10 pounds of water in a day. So if I can just, you know, like the day before the fight, I'll eat like a little bit more salt, I'll eat a little bit more carbs, and drink a little bit more water, and I'll retain probably 8 pounds, make 200 pounds. I'll probably come in like 200.1 at the weigh-ins, like just make it, and then I'll be good to go. But no, I'm not I'm not eating that much more than I normally would, just a little bit more carbs. I'm trying to like stay like really carved up, and then
yeah,
you know, I don't want to try to put on weight, like, because you know, it takes time to put on functional muscle. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Like, look how long it took Holyfield to become a full-fledged heavyweight. It just doesn't happen in a month. It's not enough time. So there's not really any point of me trying to gain weight and become a heavyweight in 2 weeks' notice. There's 3
So
weeks
does it make sense to do the pasta thing every day then? Is that not good? Are you going to be too sluggish under that regime if you eat pasta, bread, potato every day? Or
I think, no, you're onto something for sure. I think just up it a little bit more. Maybe not too much, but definitely more than I've been eating for sure. Yeah.
Sweet potatoes too, man. Go with sweet potatoes over the white potatoes. They're a lot healthier for you.
Yeah, they digest better too, quicker. Yeah.
Yeah. You could probably mix it up, you know, just for flavor wise. So you're 26, right? So do you see yourself fighting until like for another 10 years or another 12 years?
No. If you ever seen me fight, I fight like Arturo Gatti. Like, no, I don't have 10 years left. I say 4 to 5 years left for sure, because I've had a lot of fights in the outside the ring before I started boxing. So.
Oh, okay. So that will bring you up to like 31. So where would you see you retire? Would you be retiring, do you think, as a full-fledged cruiser? I mean, a full-fledged heavyweight?
No.
Or you think you'd be still in between like the light heavy cruiser, Bridger? I don't know where to put you because you can float between three.
I think
you'd be there.
Cruiserweight is probably where I'm going to be. Like, this is just an opportunity that, how can you pass up a shot at a world title? Like, I get it. I'm coming in undersized and stuff, but like.
So it can happen. It can still work. We just saw it last weekend. The undersized geezer beat the big geezer.
You know, anything's possible in the ring.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm going to be what platform is this going to be shown on, Chulo?
ESPN, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't have ESPN in the UK.
But we have it in America. We have a multi.
I'm just trying to think how I could get to watch your fight.
TV.
I'll try.
Fight TV.
Is it going to be on Fight TV?
Probably either Fight TV or BT, because Top Rank usually shows their stuff through BT, don't they?
They're gone to Sky now. Yeah, Top Rank's moved to Sky.
So Ryan,
it's a pay-per-view, but yeah, I'll check it out and try and find it.
Do you think that this is going to be your toughest fight of your career going into it? I'm kind of looking at your records. It looks like you got 13 fights, but you stopped everybody, right?
Yeah.
But you're looking at a guy who is, I believe, 27-1 with his only loss to Dillian White. Do you think this is like your step-up fight, like the biggest fight you'll have?
I think I didn't just step up. I jumped up. This is for sure. It's like I said, it's an opportunity you can't pass up. You don't pass up world title shots when you only got
13 fights in. Yeah.
And I had 10 wins, 12 losses as an amateur. I wasn't supposed to be a 13-0 fighter. It's just the way it happened. It's the way the cards lined up, the stars aligned, whatever you want to say. It's an opportunity that I could never pass up.
Do you think you got the capabilities to? How old is Oscar Rivas now?
34, I believe.
34. Okay, so he's ways older than you. Do you think you got the traits and the arsenal to be able to beat him? Obviously, you're not going to say no. I think I'm going to lose, but do you think it's going to be a very tough fight for you?
I think it's going to be a very tough fight for both of us. I think he's probably seeing this, and his people and his promoters are seeing this as because I know for a fact that there was a lot of everybody in the world when Brian Jennings pulled out was trying to get this fight. Everybody wanted the fight, and they're looking at me like another Canadian. He's not far. He's only a 2-hour plane ride away. He's 13-0. He's 40 pounds lighter than you. Let's take the easiest guy who wants the fight. I think that's what they're thinking.
It could be an upset. Yeah, you better go and upset it.
I believe I will.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you.
So you're in Canada, right?
Yeah, I'm from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, but I train in Guelph with Stevie Bailey is his name. He's my coach. So I flew yesterday morning. I flew into training camp. So it was a 2-hour plane ride.
Nice. So he's trained by Mark Ramsey.
Yep, I know. I've sparred Oscar Rivas when I was about 17.
17 years old.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so long ago. How was that?
Oh, it was fun for him. He was playing with me, holding back.
Yeah, of course,
and stuff,
teaching.
I was 17.
And was there a big height difference and weight difference? Obviously, you at 16. I was 17. I'm sure you weren't a cruiserweight yet, right?
I think I was a cruiserweight then. Yeah, I've been the same weight since probably about 15 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I was about an inch taller than him, and he probably had about, at that time, probably 50 pounds on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I met him. He's short. He's short, though.
Well, he's 6 foot, Ness. It's not
he's fake 6 foot
compared to you.
He's fake 6 foot. Let me tell you, right? Do you think he's 6 feet, Ryan?
I'm 6'1.5". So
did he feel legit 6 feet to you?
Or did he look shorter?
I met him in Mexico.
6 feet, it was around 6 feet. Yeah.
I thought he was short as hell in Mexico. He was in flip flops with his girl. We was at the same resort.
He made about 5'11".
And I'm like, yo, he's big though, Ryan. He's big. Oh, well, you met him. You met him anyway. He's big, bro. His chest is.
His hands are.
He was on vacation. His chest was on swole, like he just got out the gym. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he's a big man. He's a tank. He's like a Mike Tyson.
Colombian. Yeah, big build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ness thinks everybody's short, unless you're Eddie Hearn.
Eddie is tall. So we got Jeff from Nova Scotia who says, when you knock out Rivas in the 9th round and become the one and only Bridgerweight champion of the world, you look to make a title defense of your title, or would you be open to a world title shot at heavyweight versus Usyk or Fury Wilder winner? You beat them all. God bless. Boy.
Jeff has some high hopes. No, come on.
He sees the talent in you, man.
He has high belief in me. Like, I appreciate that. But you know, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna fight whoever they put in front, whoever they offer, like names and what they done and all that. Like, you know, whether I got the advantage, disadvantage, anything can happen in the ring. You know, so I don't know if after this fight, like, of course, obviously, if I win, I'd love to defend the belt or go back down to cruiserweight and maybe defend my Canadian title there, or go try something at heavyweight. Like, but how am I ever going to get
to the UK?
I'll come to the UK. There's some great fights there for me.
You're gonna get a lot of opportunities. Win or lose, this fight is over. This fight puts you on the map on an international scale. All the promoters will see you. So, you know, again, win or lose. If you have a Diego Chavez type of moment, people are gonna call you, man. Your phone's gonna be ringing.
What do you think about?
Look at the drummer boy.
What do you think about Lawrence Okoli? Because he's a cruiser. So, what are you thinking about how Lawrence is? How well he's doing? Big boy looking to go to heavyweight. What's your thoughts on him?
I think he's great. Like, I think right now, my opinion, he's probably the best cruiserweight in the world. I think he beats them all, and I think he would knock Bridges. I think he'd knock Bridges out. Yeah, that's my belief.
Interesting. Maybe you get to spar him at some point.
Yeah, maybe. even go to UK and get in them guys, you know.
You can get to UK easy because, you know, you're Canadian. We're cousins, basically. You're kind of like you're kind of UK just with a slight accent, slight American-ish accent. But yeah.
Well, when this fight came about, that was the original plan, is we were going to go to the UK for sparring, but the timing, there wasn't enough time to go there and do a camp. Like, and we have some good heavyweights here in Ontario who can give me like some real good rounds. So I mean, there wasn't much need to go there unless I had time, like a 6-week or 8-week camp, right? But there just wasn't time.
Yeah, you can see you're from Nova Scotia. Your accents. I got a couple aunts that live in Ontario. Totally different accent from your one. Yeah.
And I'm from so you got Nova Scotia, and then I'm from Cape Breton Island, so it's an island off of Nova Scotia.
Oh.
So it's its own world where I'm from.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Adrian.
All right. So, what I wanted to ask you is, are you a full-time fighter now? You don't do anything else but box at this point?
I've been for 12 years now. I've been training like every day for 12 years.
Wow.
Like literally training at this moment. But I'm also a labor worker. Like, I cut wood. I work night shifts at a pit, and like, you know, like I'm a hard worker outside the ring too, because I gotta make money. Obviously, like, boxing's not. Like, for me right now, I'm not at that world level. Boxing's not gonna support my family, support me. So like, I do work full time outside of boxing and train full time.
So you're trying to be a blue collar champion, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be.
I got a question here from Brandon in Houston. It says, "Hi Ryan, thanks for coming on. I know you're 100% focused on Rivas, but you had a pretty interesting exchange with Brandon Glanton on IG where he claimed he would kill you in the ring. How do you feel those words? I guess he meant, how do you feel about those words? And is he someone on your radar?"
He's on the radar. That's a fight that I would love to get. And no, he's not going to kill me in the ring. Nobody's going to kill me in the ring.
Well, definitely, again, this fight puts you on the map, so it would make more sense to make that fight after this, obviously, because you're going to make a name for yourself with this one on an international level, you know, global. But we got Izzy in Oklahoma that says, "Just wanted to shout you out. Your unofficial management PR guy, Jeff the Nova Scotian, he's always propping you up. And I think he's got a lot of us on the Rozicki team. Good luck in your upcoming fight. When next in Oklahoma, lunch on me. And a daily pint of ice cream helps with weight gain, FYI. Plus, you get to eat ice cream every day."
Don't do that. You'd be too. No,
it's got too much sugar, probably.
You'd be too full of mucus. It's that all play havoc on your respiratory system. Don't do too much dairy.
Like I said before, I'm not going to change much of my diet. Like, I'm going to add some more carbs, but it's too short notice to start changing things up. My body, I don't know how my body would react, right? So
yeah, you don't need dairy's not great. Excessive dairy is not great for any human, so I wouldn't advise just overloading on dairy products. You need to breathe. You're going to need your stamina and your speed, and you need your respiratory system to be at optimum function. So no dairy like that.
I just need to be who I've been for the last 13 fights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you've won 13 times, so you're doing something right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. Yeah.
So how highly do you hold this Bridgerweight title? It's new. Obviously, it's being fought for. It's vacant. They're getting it ranked. How highly do you hold this title compared to a cruiserweight title? I'm not going to say heavyweight title because the heavyweight title is always the greatest thing in boxing to hold. But how do you compare it to the light heavy and the cruiserweight title? How much respect do you have for it, for fighting for it for the first time? Because obviously it's vacant. There is no Bridgerweight champion yet. How do you see it?
I see it as, so you got to think back to when Holyfield won the cruiserweight world title. When he won that title, everybody was like, "What the hell is cruiserweight?" You know, like it wasn't really respected much until later in boxing. So right now, I think it's going to surpass cruiserweight. Whether I win it or Oscar Rivas wins it or not, like, I'm really excited to see what happens with the division. And like, I think that it's going to be bigger than cruiserweight. Obviously, not as big as heavyweight, but I think that it might. It's going to take over cruiserweight, in my opinion.
Got you. So, what other things do you do? Do you have any rituals that you do leading up to a fight?
I'm real old school, so I do everything that they did back in the day. So my original like coach back home in Nova Scotia, his name is Rudy Plitchie. He's 80. He'll be 88 years old, like in the next couple months, and he was trained he was taught how to train fighters by Charlie Goldman, Rocky Marciano's coach. Mm-hmm. So it's all old school, all the old school basics. All I do is I run, I do my road work, I hit pads, I hit the bags, and I spar. And I eat healthy, and I study, and I study, and I study Joe Louis, Dempsey, Marciano, Ray Robinson. I study all these guys, and like I just put my head in a different era. That's how I go into fights.
And who's your favorite fighter?
It's a mix between
current one at the minute. I'll ask, who's your favorite fighter currently, and who's your all-time favorite fighter or fighters?
Currently, I really like Joe Smith Jr. Okay. I'm a big fan of Joe Smith Jr. Okay. I'm a big.
Is it because he's blue collar like you? Because he's like he's a laborer in the union. Is that what attracts you to him?
Yeah, he like, I've seen videos of him going into the gym with work boots on. Yeah. Like that's what I do. I was like, I love this guy, you know. But I like David Lemieux's another guy. He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan of boxing, so I watch everybody, and like, you know, I like watching all fighters, but my mind is in a different era.
Cool, nice one. Well, I wish you luck.
I'm
gonna try my best to try and see if I can get to watch the fight. Just potato breads, pasta.
Being a Canadian, do you like Jean Pascal too, or was he just not somebody you were into?
No, I really like watching Jean Pascal. He was exciting. He's an exciting fighter, he's a brawler, you know, kind of like just an exciting, explosive fighter. So yeah, I'm a fan of Jean Pascal too.
Cool.
All right. Well, Ryan, man, I want to thank you. Those are all our questions. Let me give a refresh in case we got anything else from the public, but we do want to thank you for coming on. Give out your social media. We do have another one, a few others. All right. It says, with you being at a severe weight disadvantage, but still accepting the title shot, what do you think about guys like Garcia, Diaz passing up on their mandatory shot at Devin Haney?
I think this is why I love boxing today, but it's hard for me to really respect a lot of the fighters today. Of course, I respect them, but there's way too much picking and choosing in boxing, way too much, and people are too concerned about giving up a couple pounds here, a couple pounds there. You know, like, I don't know, it's just silly. I think everyone should just. You get an offer to fight someone, fight them. Don't worry about keeping an undefeated record or you know, whether you're going to win or lose. Just freaking fight. Let's entertain some people and fight.
Correct.
Well, all right. Steve in the UK says, hi, Ryan. If you're going into this fight with the Gotti mentality, Arturo Gotti, all action and open to shots, what gives you the belief that you can take a fully fledged heavyweight shots and fire back with interest? Best of luck, champ. Steve in the UK, P.S. My good friend Izzy forgot to mention it, but next time you're in Oklahoma, lunch is on him. Izzy actually mentioned it.
If I ever go to Oklahoma, I'll be following up with that.
Yeah.
So I fought I told you I had 10 wins and 12 losses as an amateur. All those 22 fights were at super heavyweight. I fought a whole amateur career at super heavyweight against some of the hardest hitting super heavyweights out there. I fought there was a couple Olympians I fought. You can look it up. I fought Simone Keane from Quebec. He was 260 pounds when I fought him. And I took everything he could throw. And I can only spar heavyweights when I'm doing a camp. They're not allowed to bring in cruiserweights to spar me. I don't know how to say it without sounding too arrogant, but I'm not a normal.
Yeah, you need the levels up.
Yeah, my power and my chin and my strength it's not normal for my weight and my size. And this is my chance to prove it, I guess. I could say it, but now I got a chance to prove it.
Let's see. Yeah.
You're gonna show us that triple G chin, right? That triple G chin, nothing stopping it.
I'm gonna show
punches through the punches.
I'm gonna show you a repeat of what happened in 1919 when Jack Dempsey knocked out Jess Willard.
Went into the history.
Andy knows his history.
Or I'm gonna get knocked out trying. One of the two.
At least you're trying. It's not about losing. It's just how you lose, So yeah.
I know that whatever happens in the fight, Oscar Rivas and his whole team and the whole world is going to be shocked.
They're going to respect you. Respect me.
Either way, your career gets a shot in the arm, man. It doesn't even matter. You go in there, do your thing. Your career gets a shot in the arm.
Yeah, and then I go back to cruiserweight or whatever. We'll see, right? Can't plan ahead too far, but
yeah. Got you. Ness, Chulo.
That's it. That's it. We just need your social media so anybody that isn't following you can do so. And man, we wish you the best of luck. We would love to get you on for Fight Week as things get a little closer and heated.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty calm leading up to a fight. I don't get nervous really about this. So my Instagram is Ryan_Rozicki. That's it. And then I got a Facebook page which is Ryan Rozicki Boxing. And that's it. And then, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, brother. There you have it. Up and coming contender, Ryan Rozicki, going to be facing Oscar Rivas.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Untitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.